Hi guys, it's Kimberly again, and again I have another round of book reviews for actually 3 books out of the same children's book series. The series is an If You Give book series, and I remember reading this book as a child growing up, and it was one of my favorite books, so I got them for my little mama. The first book I had read was If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. It's written by Laura Hoffey-Numeroff and illustrated by Felicia Bond. The series is a bunch of cause and effect type of books. And If You Give a Mouse a Cookie is basically this little mouse and his friend. His friend gives him a cookie. And once he gets a cookie, it kicks off this whole slew of crazy events that lead back to a cookie. So he gets a cookie, then he wants to get a glass of milk because, of course, milk and cookies. And then after the milk, he wants to check out his milk mustache. And then when he gets to the mirror, he realizes that his whiskers needs to be trimmed, and then he trims his whiskers, and it just goes into this whole round and round and round of things which lead back to him wanting a cookie. Also in these series is If You Give a Pig a Party. We also have If You Give a Cat a Cupcake. And it's the same deal. You give a pig a party and it leads back to the pig wanting another party. And then if you give a cat a cupcake, leads back to the cat wanting another cupcake. And I think in this book, the story rounds into them going to the beach, and then at the beach coming home and shaking out all the sand, and then the sand reminding the cat of sprinkles, and then the sprinkles leading back to the cat wanting another cupcake. So it really is a funny set of books, and it's interesting to read them and see how it folds back into pretty much the beginning. So something I wanted to share with you guys is because I am trying to collect or start a collection of books for Miss Kenny, I decided that the books that I've read growing up, that I would write little notes to her in them. Basically telling her why I like this book and when I read it, if I can remember that far. But for If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, pretty much started off this because I was so excited to get her this book because I remember reading it, and I actually had this book at my mother's house, and she said she threw it away because it had gotten damaged by water in the garage. So I was really excited to get her this book, and it was the first book that I purchased her, and I actually got it when I was pregnant. So I wrote a note in the book basically telling her, Kennedy, I love this book, and it seems so many things can happen when you take one simple step, so don't be afraid to take steps in life. Okay, it might be corny, but I think it's nice. It may be an incentive for her to keep her books and build memories around them. And I also think it's an opportunity with so many books, children's books, with inspirational messages and morals, to write a little letter in there, basically giving your point of view as a mommy or a daddy. I think it's good. And if nothing else, maybe it will evoke memories when she's older of when she used to be my baby. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Again, if you have any great children's books for me and Kennedy to read, please let us know. And until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.